You might be curious, how does someone go from seeking approval to becoming the source of it? And perhaps you've already noticed at some deep level that this shift has begun. And even though you might not have realized it yet, some part of you is already combining all these beliefs, strategies, and traits into one coherent way of being, a new belief system and operating system, so that every breath you take becomes an affirmation of your worth. And every choice you make reaffirms this deep knowing. You're whole, you're enough, you're growing. Let me tell you about someone. He used to think silence meant abandonment. When people didn't respond, he'd spiral into stories, but one day he paused. And instead of panicking, he smiled. He remembered, I'm the source of my own peace. I'm the warmth I seek. And that moment reprogrammed his nervous system with self-worth so deeply that external validation became a pleasant bonus, but never again a necessity. You've had moments like this too. Moments when a part of you, maybe hidden, maybe quiet, already knew, my identity isn't in their eyes, it's in my breath, my choices, my truth. And now that part of you is waking up. You can feel it, can't you? Because people who've healed from the glass child syndrome, from neglect, abandonment, the invisibility, didn't just try harder. They rewrote the operating system. And that's what's happening here, not by force, but through elegant integration. You've already begun. You see, beliefs like, I'm not enough, they used to run the show. And the mind is like a stage. You just needed a new cast of characters. Enter. I'm resilient. I'm self-generating. My worth is internal. And like a powerful hypnotist whispers to their unconscious, these new characters began to speak louder. With every heartbeat, they're rehearsing new roles, rehearsing new stories, stories of empowerment, stories of courage, stories of you, fully alive, fully seen, and fully sovereign. Let me give you another example. A woman once paralyzed by people-pleasing finally looked in the mirror and asked, whose love am I trying to earn? And the mirror answered in silence, because the only person who hadn't given love was herself. She smiled and began her day with 3 simple words. I approve of me. This became a ritual. That ritual became a habit. That habit became her identity. And maybe you're wondering, could it really be this simple? That a single repeated phrase can reshape identity? Well, haven't you noticed how one sentence from someone in your past echoed for years in your head? The mind doesn't care if a phrase is empowering or destructive. It just repeats what it's fed. So why not feed it truth? Here's the truth. Failure is feedback. Your energy is magnetic. Boundaries aren't walls. They're bridges to respect. Love isn't earned, it's remembered. Confidence isn't loud, it's rooted. You're not here to be liked. You're here to be you. And every day as you walk, breathe, laugh, love, a deeper part of you already knows how to live from these truths. The old scripts are fading because you have rewritten the code. Another example, a boy who used to whisper in crowds, one day learned to laugh loudly in solitude. Not because others finally noticed him, because he finally noticed himself. And now he walks into rooms like he belongs, because he does. And people feel that, because people mirror energy. So what's really being installed here? Not just beliefs, but new emotional reflexes, new automatic habits of thought. Now when doubt shows up, instead of reacting, you breathe. Instead of spiraling, you smile. Instead of shrinking, you stand. Because this isn't performance, this is embodiment. And the more you hear these words, the more your unconscious begins to do the work, without effort, without needing to understand it all. Because when the mind is curious, when the body relaxes, when the heart is open, transformation becomes inevitable. So if anyone ever asks you how you became so grounded, so calm, so clear, you might just smile and say, I installed a new operating system, the kind made of resilience, joy, and quiet certainty, because now you're not seeking connection, you're creating it. You're not avoiding pain, you're alchemizing it. You're not proving your worth, you're living it. And perhaps as you hear this, you'll begin to notice that your inner voice, it already sounds a little different, a little more loving, a little more empowered, a little more you.